Somewhere far from the coast of United Kingdom, beyond routes used by ships and unseen by tourist maps, there is an island that officially does not exist. No records, no coordinates. And yet, people still arrive there. Daniel didn't plan to. The boat he had booked was meant to take him along the coast for a quiet evening trip. The sky was calm, the sea still, everything felt normal until the fog appeared. It came fast, too fast. Within seconds, the horizon disappeared. The captain froze. "That shouldn't be here," he whispered. The engine slowed on its own. The compass spun, then stopped. And when the fog finally began to fade, the island was there. Close. Closer than it should have been. Daniel leaned forward. "I thought this route was clear." The captain didn't answer. He was staring at the island like he had seen it before, and wished he hadn't. "We're not supposed to be here," he said quietly. But the boat was already moving. Not forward. Pulled. As if the water itself was guiding them. The shore approached silently. No waves. No sound. Only stillness. The moment the boat touched land, the engine died completely. Dead silence. Daniel stepped onto the sand. The air felt different. Heavy. Like the island was aware of him. Behind him, the captain didn't move. "I'm not getting off," he said. Daniel frowned. "Why not?" The answer came slowly. "Because last time, I didn't leave alone." Daniel felt a chill run through him. "What do you mean?" The captain didn't look at him. "Just don't go too far." But Daniel already had. The moment he took a few steps inland, the fog returned behind him. Thicker, darker, swallowing the boat, swallowing the sea, until the island was the only thing that existed. Trees lined the path ahead, tall, unmoving. No wind touched them. No sound came from within. Daniel walked forward. Slowly. Every step felt heavier, like the island was pulling him deeper. Then he saw it. A structure, hidden between the trees. Modern, clean, completely out of place. A house, on an island that shouldn't exist. The door was open, waiting, and as Daniel stepped closer, he realized something strange. The ground had no footprints, not even his own. Daniel stepped inside the house carefully, his eyes adjusting to the dim light. The interior was spotless, too clean, like no one had ever lived there, but everything was ready for someone to arrive. A table was set. One plate, one glass, one chair, waiting. "This is getting weird," he whispered. The door behind him closed softly. Without being touched, Daniel turned quickly. "No, no, no." He rushed back and tried to open it. Locked. Solid. The windows showed only fog. Thick. Endless. The island had disappeared again. A sound came from deeper inside the house. Footsteps. Slow. Measured. Daniel froze. "Hello." No answer. Only the sound getting closer. Then a voice. Calm. Familiar. "You made it." Daniel's chest tightened. He knew that voice, but couldn't place it. "Who's there?" Silence. Then, from the hallway, someone stepped into view. Daniel's breath stopped. It was him. Same face. Same clothes. Same expression. But calmer. Still. Like he belonged there. "This isn't real," Daniel whispered. The other version smiled slightly. "It is now." Daniel stepped back. "What is this place?" The other Daniel walked slowly around the table. "This is where you stay." "I'm not staying anywhere." "You said that before." The words hit hard. Daniel shook his head. "No, I just got here." The other version stopped. Looked directly at him. "No, you returned." The room grew colder. The walls felt closer. "You don't remember?" the other asked. Daniel's mind raced. Fragments. Moments he couldn't explain. Dreams that felt too real. "This island," the other continued. "It doesn't bring people here." A pause. "It keeps them." Daniel backed away again. "That's impossible." The other version tilted his head slightly. "Then why didn't the captain leave?" Silence. Heavy. Uncomfortable. Daniel couldn't answer. Because deep down he already knew. The air inside the house became heavier with every second. Daniel looked around, searching for anything familiar, anything that made sense. But nothing did. The other version of him stood still, watching, waiting. "You can leave," the other finally said. Daniel's eyes widened. "What?" "You can leave," he repeated calmly. Relief hit instantly. "How?" The other pointed toward the door. "It will open." Daniel hesitated for a moment, then rushed toward it. He grabbed the handle. Pulled. This time, it opened. The fog outside had cleared. The beach was visible again. The boat. Still there. Waiting. Daniel didn't think. He ran. Faster than ever. Through the sand. Back to the shore. The captain was still in the boat, silent, watching him. "You made it," he said quietly. Daniel jumped in. "Go. Now." The engine started immediately, like it had never stopped. The boat turned. The island slowly disappeared behind them, swallowed again by fog. Daniel collapsed into his seat, breathing hard. "I'm never coming back." The captain didn't respond, just stared ahead. Hours passed. The fog cleared completely. The coast appeared. Everything normal again. Too normal. Daniel looked down at his hands. Something felt off. Not wrong. Just incomplete. Later that night, in his room, he stood in front of a mirror, staring, longer than usual. His reflection looked back. Perfectly normal. Until it blinked slower than he did. Daniel froze. The reflection smiled. But he didn't. A quiet voice echoed in his mind. "You left something behind." Daniel stepped back slowly. "No," the voice continued. "You always do. And somewhere far away, on an island that does not exist." Inside a quiet house, someone was still sitting at the table, waiting, looking exactly like him. And this time, it wasn't going anywhere.